to see our girlfriends, and that's quite a ways from Layton Valley to on a bicycle. And I don't know if the brothers remember that, but me and Keith was going to go in the Navy at the same time on a buddy plan.
Get my blue book.
And I came, we went and had our physicals, and I didn't pass my physical, you know. So Keith went on, and 2 weeks later I went over to the recruiting office in Ogden to see what the deal was. And the thing of it is, before I went there, I went down, I joined the Marines. Same doctor gave me the physical. Just give me the physical for the Navy. Same doctor. They take me for the Marines, but they didn't let me go in the Navy. So I went to the Navy recruiter, and I told him what deal, and some Will, I guess, he was a commander. He had 3 stripes, so he was a captain actually. And he said they'd taken care of your son. So the recruiter told him what the story was, and the next day he took me to Salt Lake, and I went in the Navy.
Yeah.
So, and like I say, we always was going together every time. And when I got old enough, I started going roller skating with you guys, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just had a wonderful time. He had a nice little Pontiac convertible, about a 47, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I had, at one time, I had a 41 Buick convertible. And then I traded that in for a 47 Chev. We would take turns driving wherever we go. And, I can also remember when we was younger, we used to go down to Humphrey's place. Remember Mrs. Humphrey? She had a old horse down there named Baldy. Remember that horse? Me and Keith would go down, and she'd let us take it, and we would just ride it all over creations around Lake.
Lottie didn't hold you back taking that horse?
Huh?
Lottie didn't stop you from taking that horse?
No, she liked us to come riding. We did some exercises, I guess, because she never ever did say anything about it. But like I say, I can remember Keith very well, because grew up with him. I kind of missed him so much. Eventually, I moved to California, and there for the first couple of 3 weeks, we lived in California. We lived with Keith, and then we got a house down the street from where Keith was, you know. And we just did everything together then.
I remember cars, that we had cars and there weren't many cars around. We used to almost have a parade down Gentile up King Street.
The Kings and their cars. This is now it's all making sense. Well, I remember that Jerry sharing that he would go to when he was living in California with these guys going to San Francisco State, that he'd always go to their house and they always had spaghetti. So every time I cook spaghetti, that reminds me of when I would go to Keith and Carol's to have spaghetti. So I was grateful that apparently they fed him well.
Hey, that was one of Carolyn's favorite things, was spaghetti.
Right.
And goulash.
Yeah.
I just loved her goulash. I just loved that so much I could eat tons of it.
What's goulash?
Well, it's macaroni with tomato sauce, hamburger, and
Onions,
green peppers, onions.
Goulash.
It's
Just
like mixing everything together, John.
okay.
Yeah, it was really good. And I don't know, I was living in California at the same time, and me and Keith worked at the same place down there. We worked at Jagger and Branches. It was a wholesale floor covering place. And that's when Keith and Carol decided to move to New Jersey.
Yeah.
And he got a job working back there at a carpet place that Jagger and Branch bought their carpet from. And every once in a while I could open up a roll and Keith could leave me a note in it. In the roll of carpet. Yeah.
I talked about roller skating, and you guys, Alma roller skated, Dale roller skated, I roller skated, and I met my wife on roller skates.
They're not talking about me, are they?
In Salt
That you
Lake.
roller skated.
Yeah.
Why don't you push him a little
Yeah,
closer,
old
Ronnie?
Alma, he was a little
Get you up here a little
fast,
closer.
roller skating.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was all over
Yeah,
there just like
Yeah, and
that.
do the last.
Right?
Oh, I thought you had.
Well, I know that Keith and Carol are happy now, and I know for a fact Dave's hard together,
Better place.
and probably like to stay in a better place. But I know ever since we kind of split up and
Yep.
we took the kids away, and I came back to Utah. I really miss Keith. We just always used to be together.
Yeah. All the camping trips.
Yeah, I can remember time me
We
and
go
me
up
and
to
Nut.
Lake Berryessa, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, out here we used to
Well, out
come-
here too.
yeah.
Yeah.
We used to take like 3 or 4 campers.
Yeah.
Because I remember one of our older relatives used to make whistles out of.
Well, I can make whistles out of wood.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
And
Willows.
I think my dad
Willow.
taught me out of willows.
I
yeah.
think that's who it was. Yeah.
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 It was your dad.
No,
Yeah.
giving you fingers.
Exactly. Yeah. They took a little stick and you shook the bark.
Well, I bet you every one of us guys know how to make a whistle out of
Whistle.
willows. You know how to do it, don't you? Yeah.
I could never get the bark away from the stem.
You gotta
Yeah.
work with it.
He made them for all our youngest son's second grade school class.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that roller skated and went and did that dance skating and fish skating when I was in Botswana.
You did Dale too?
Dell took me to Loveland,
Well, Greeley, Colorado.
Greeley, Colorado.
Well, I
We
can
went together.
remember too there that remember Laverne, the lady that used to
Yeah.
skate around back
There's Harris, yeah.
She gave
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the lessons and everything. And
Yeah.
I remember I started taking lessons at one time for dancing and crap like that.
Yeah.
You know? And I really
Anyway,
enjoyed roller skating.
Mhm.
I called her Phyllis Diller.
Yeah.
Like I did.
She does kind of look like her, doesn't she?
Billy?
Dad,
Kind of
didn't
picture
she
her now.
perform at places? Phyllis Diller, she had an
That's right.
act.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never did see her do it, but
Bernice and Cliff was taking dance lessons
Yeah.
from her too.
And I used to do, when she put on the show, when Vernon Harris made a show, you know, I did all the taping, the music and all that stuff.
oh, you did?
I did,
Oh,
And also when we had the show in Botswana, skating party.
You know, I can remember too, going back, that's back in the days when I just loved beer, you know. And I remember drinking beer and it was Bob all the time. Be careful, Bill, you be careful. You can come in, but you be careful. But I mean, I was kind of just like Alma. I was all over just, you know, I thought I could skate pretty damn good. You know, Keith could skate really good, Alma good, Dee good, Dale good. And you a good skater
And
too.
Jerry was good.
And Jerry was a good skater. He started
Yeah.
becoming too, yeah.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
when he passed away, I was saying, okay, each of you kids take something. Cammy goes, she grabbed the roller skates,
Uh-huh.
and she actually goes roller skating on Monday nights with her kids.
Does
And
she
Jerry's
really? Oh, that's
face.
I
Yeah, I can remember Jerry coming out of the bedroom, you know. He came out, just like Elvis Presley.
The only thing I remember Uncle Keith and Aunt Carolyn is I was probably in junior high and I always did her ironing. She'd bring up Uncle Keith's shirts and I'd iron them for her. So that's about my point with them. Though when we did go to California, we stopped at Uncle Keith and Aunt Carolyn's too.
Well, I could probably talk for hours on what me and Keith used to do. The trouble we used to get into.
Well, we have a few more minutes. You can share.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway,
does Keith want to share?
I'm just
I-
glad that I was
I
able to
don't
share.
even know what to say. I mean, I
Don't
just,
be so bad. That's me. That's
Yeah.
me. I'm not a talker.
but I'm happy. I'm happy he got this much more time because in '89 when he had the stroke, he died in the hospital. He died on the operating room table. He wouldn't go in. I had to take him into the hospital. So I'm glad at least I he was able to appreciate a few more years.
Yeah, I know shortly after his stroke, me and Brent, my youngest boy, we came down for Fleet Week.
Yeah.
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 And we came down 2 or 3 years after that. And I remember me and Brent and Keith rode Sport, didn't it?
Yeah.
Up into the city, and we got off on Market Street there and walked the pier down to there. And then at night they'd have fireworks. They'd have an air show. Kind of, you remember that, don't you?
Yeah, they stopped it for a few years.
Oh, did
They
they?
finally brought it back, yeah.
Because I guess the one year we was down there, we got disappointed because it fogged up. And couldn't have the air show or the fireworks.
Yeah, that's why you don't go to San Francisco to watch the 4th of July fireworks.
Anyway, all I can say is I sure have missed both of them very much, and I want to let them know that I do love them very much, and I always will.
It was tough. I mean, even with the stroke, I mean, he was pretty much paralyzed.
Yeah.
He got in that damn little Toyota pickup, manual transmission, manual brakes, manual steering, learned how to drive it all over again. It's like, yeah. You want to go do something, he did it.
And then the car's manual too.
Yeah.
That car he got was manual
Yeah.
too.
I'm like, I would have got
I
it.
don't know why.
At that age, I would even get it on that because I've got a
Yeah.
manual car myself right now. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's like,
And I was-
come on,
I
Dad,
was-
you're getting old.
I
Get
was
on
talking-
back to power steering, you know?
I was talking to my son, one of my sons yesterday, and I says, for the death of me, I can't figure out why in the hell Keith bought a stick shift car, you know? When he was already, because he was kind of bad in the left side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I said, why in the hell did he buy that? You know?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised too. Poor
We were
pickup.
kind of surprised too. How was he able to drive that car?
Yeah, and that, like I said, that has power steering, power brakes. The Toyota was an '87; it had nothing. He bought it without a radio, even. He was so cheap, you know. Yeah, 4-speed. Didn't he want the 5-speed? No, whatever's the cheapest one on the lot. That's what I want.
One
So-
thing to throw out like that is Keith Allen, you had the best mother and dad in the world.
Yeah, I did.
They were fantastic people.
Yeah, they treated us well.
Yeah, like me, I worked with Hillpit. I started as a common laborer and worked myself up to truck drivers. I drove garbage truck, dump trucks, and then I all kinds of trucks. Then I got in 1973, I think it was, I got into missile transportation, pulling big missiles around, taking them out to the lakeside, doing things like that. I backed up to the aircraft, loading one to the aircraft. And so then in 1977, I moved down to Mortarpool, drove cars and semis and all that all over the base. And then I decided, well, I don't want to work the full week, so I worked the weekends. Weekends, you work in Mortarpool, you drive like a chauffeur. You're chauffeuring the colonels and the majors and all that around. Yeah, that's I put 37 years up there. So, what we do now, we have Jonathan dedicate the grave.